a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from Beaver Dam High School. WXRO Sports and DailyDodge.com present Beaver Dam Golden Beaver Girls Basketball. Tonight, an historic evening, the opening of the brand new state-of-the-art BDHS Fieldhouse, and the defending state champion Golden Beavers welcome in the Baraboo Thunderbirds. Hi again, everybody. It's Mike Tronson with you at the gym, joined by my partner, former Eustis Ford boys basketball coach and Hall of Famer Kurt Call, and the multi-talented Jimmy Minshew is our engineer back at the 95.3 studios. This broadcast here on WXRO and DailyDodge.com is brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, QBS Law, John Deere Horicon Works, Kevin Carnine of American Family Insurance, Surefire, Richards Insurance, American National Bank, Landmark Credit Union, Walker's Family Restaurant, the MD Group, Bayside Supper Club, Hometown Pharmacy, Choice Insurance, Northwoods Paper Converting, Stats's Ale House, Slumberland in Beaver Dam and Watertown, and tonight's game is also brought to you by Able Signs and Lighting. You can watch tonight's game live on the WXRO Facebook page, sponsored by Able Signs and Lighting in Beaver Dam. Check them out online at ablesign.net. Welcome into the broadcast, everybody. And what an exciting evening as we christen new state-of-the-art field house. And Kurt Call, our first look inside this beautiful building, and it's something else.
It is absolutely amazing, and this is my first look. I chose not to look Tuesday night when we did our final game in the South Gym. So the end of an era, and now a start of a new era here in the field house.
And this place is going to be packed tonight. In fact, it's already packed. We've got quite a crowd in here. The bleachers have filled up rather quickly. The pep band, as you can hear in the background, playing right now. And it's not just the current students in the band, but there are many alumni participating in the pep band tonight. We have a lot of community members here getting their first glimpse of this facility. And this is one of the largest field houses of its kind in the state, if not the largest. I mean, we're looking down from high atop the bleachers, Kirk, at the main court, but this facility is so large that you can actually have 5 basketball courts that go perpendicular to the main court, going all the way up and down the length of this building. There's a 200-meter indoor track around the perimeter of this building. Seating, I believe, is somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 as far as capacity, possibly expandable up to 3,500 for larger events or bigger, say, playoff games. It is just magnificent, and it was a tight construction schedule, but they finished, and it opened for business just the other day, and now its first athletic event being this girls' basketball game.
And how appropriate for the defending state champions in Division II, Coach Tim Chase and the Golden Beavers, who come in at 11-2. They've won 8 of their last 9. Their only loss was to a nationally ranked team that you did that game up in Minnesota. So they are in on a roll, and they beat Baraboo 100. That's the century mark, to 47 last time. Baraboo comes in losing 7 of their last 8 and 5 in a row. This is a mismatch.
Well, it really is, unfortunately. There's just no way to get around it. You know, I wonder if the record, though, for Baraboo at 2-12 on the year, 1-6 in the Badger North, it might be a little bit misleading, because if you look at their numbers, they do have 3 players averaging in double figures, Kirk. Lexi Johnson, 13.5 per game. Haley Hannigan, 12 points a game. And Leah Keek averaging 10.3 a game. So they do have some players, some scorers. But when you get past those 3, there's not a lot of support around them, I guess.
Well, that's one thing, and I just mentioned real quickly to Tim Chase tonight what he thought was going to happen, and he was going to put a century mark up again. But he said, well, they went from doing the Grinnell, that small college that just up and down the floor and shoot threes, to a slow down 2-3 zone, pack it in, and so it's been a complete 360 degree turn, and that's the reason they had this many scoring early in the season. They haven't put up those numbers late in the year. Watertown beat them by 32, 58-26.
Beaver Dam, meanwhile, coming off one of its most impressive wins of the year this past Saturday night at the Badger Conference Challenge. They knocked off Monroe, the number 2 team in Division II, 69-40, a 29-point win over a very good Monroe team. Third time in the last year and a half that they've beaten Monroe. Of course, that was a rematch of last year's Division II state semifinal at the Resch Center in Green Bay.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a marquee win, and that sent a message to Monroe. They wouldn't meet them till the state tournament, which, Mike, I'm not sure if you know and are aware, they're going to seed the state tournament this year. So they're going to seed it.
Something new.
The seeding process for the regionals is coming up soon, and I talked to Coach Tim Chase. Milwaukee Vincent's in their bracket, in their regional bracket, and they're undefeated and just beat Milwaukee King, a Division I ranked school, and that could go a long way. They might end up being a number 2 seed. Are you kidding me?
Well, anyways, our game tonight is the Beaver Dam girls and the Baraboo Thunderbirds here at the new BDHS Fieldhouse. We're about 10 minutes away from the tip. Right now, we're going to step aside. We'll come back, and we'll continue our pregame coverage. Up next, you'll hear comments from Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. That interview comes up next right here on 95.3 FM, WXRO, and DailyDodge.com. And, of course, tonight, again, remember, you can watch tonight's game live on WXRO's Facebook page, sponsored by Able Signs and Lighting in Beaver Dam. Check them out online at ablesign.net. We're back right after this 2-minute break.
Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC. Call 920-887-9700 or stop by 718 Park Avenue today.
Start something new during the Jeep Days sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Current Jeep owners can buy a brand new 2018 Cherokee for $20 grand, take $6 grand off the stylish Renegade, or lease the flagship Grand Cherokee for $269 a month. For you Ram truck buyers, how about up to $16,000 off a Laramie Crew Cab EcoDiesel? That's right, 16 grand off a 27 mile per gallon truck. It just doesn't get any better than that. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Leads to approved credit with $29.99 due at signing.
New year, new you. Is a career change in order for the new year? Are you tired at your present job? John Deere is now offering a $1,000 hiring bonus. John Deere has full-time, year-round employment, not seasonal, with opportunities for growth and advancement. John Deere needs assemblers, entry-level and experienced welders, and press operators. See why John Deere is a great company to work for. Apply at johndeere.jobs/wage or call 920-485-JOBS.
Tim, you and your girls have a special honor tonight, and that is you get to christen this brand new state-of-the-art field house. It's a very exciting night. There's been a lot of anticipation. Let me just ask you first, your impression and what the girls think of this beautiful new facility.
It's awesome. I mean, what can we say? So we got out here on Monday for practice. The floor is great. Baskets all over the place. Lighting's great. So big stands. Colors just bounce off of you. So, we're really excited to come out here tonight and play a game.
I imagine you've had some shoot-arounds in here. How did those go?
Good. I thought we shot the ball well. I thought, especially from outside, I thought we shot the ball pretty well. Inside, we weren't quite as good as maybe as I would have expected. But new glass, bounces are a little bit different off the glass. But a lot of the other stuff, things I thought went pretty well this week in here.
Obviously it's much bigger than what you played in before here at home. And does that force you to make any adjustments? Because obviously, just much like a new conference this year, now you've got to learn a new building.
Basketball. We played in a lot of different basketball places. We're just going to come out and do our thing tonight. And, we feel like, we can play anywhere. So we definitely feel comfortable here already. And we're hoping to play our best game tonight.
Well, you certainly played a heck of a game last Saturday night when you beat Monroe in the Badger Challenge. And that's not a cheapie that you got there, because Monroe, as we know, was ranked number 2, and you beat them by 29. What was the key in that game?
Our defense was outstanding. I mean, they're a team that averages 67 points a game, has 3 incredible scores on their team, and I thought our defensive effort was just outstanding. We got off to a good start offense. We had a little bit of lull later on in the first half, but we're pretty consistent in the second half with their scoring as well. So, but it was about our defense that night, and for us to get this done this year, that's what we got to rely on.
You and I talk defense quite a bit in our chats, and I've raved about it over the last month and a half or more on broadcast. Could it really get any better at this point? I mean, you've really played lockdown D in most of the games that I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, there's little things we can do a little bit better, communicate a little bit better, rebound a little more consistently, make sure we're defending the other team shooters and things like that. That's why tonight's a good test. Baraboo's got 3 kids averaging double digits. They got some scorers on their team, so that's one of those things. It'll be a good test for us to defend a team like this and do it consistently. I think that's the thing. Even when you get up in a game, you still got to defend and not give the other team opportunities.
Yeah, you mentioned Baraboo certainly has, I believe, at least 3 players averaging in double figures. So now I didn't see your first game against this team, but looking at those stats, is it the record of maybe a little deceiving?
Yeah, a little bit. They've been up and down a little bit. They played a pretty tight game with the Forest. They've had some tough losses. So the Forest has kind of picked things up here, and Baraboo will only lost to them by 3 at the Forest. So, yeah, I mean, their scoring ability is great. They've kind of changed styles, it looks a little bit. They were kind of pressing us the whole game over there the first time. Now it looks like they're playing a little more zone, kind of a little more of a layback zone. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of game they get out tonight. But, yeah, like I said, they've got some kids that can score, and that's the thing that anytime you've got multiple kids that can score, it's a concern for a team to play against.
At this point, where is your team, in your mind, offensively? We've talked about that a lot this season, and you wanted to really get into a rhythm, and it's been a little streaky at times. Where is it in your mind right now?
In the beginning of the game against Monroe, it was right there, exactly where we needed to be. But then we had an 8-9 minute stretch where we didn't really score a lot of points, and that's something that's got to change. And it was part of the other team, but also our execution wasn't as strong as it needed to be. So we're not there. I'd say we're probably maybe a little farther on defense right now than offense, but we got to keep on working on our defense, and our defense gives us a lot of scoring opportunities as well. So we definitely got some things we can work on to get better at that side of the ball, though.
Well, Tim, I'm looking forward to tonight. It's a beautiful facility, just from what I've seen already. Good luck to you and the girls tonight, and thanks for your time.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, and that is Tim Chase. He's head coach of Beaver Dam. We will step aside, and we're back right after this on 95.3 WXRO.
Winter is here and you'll want to check out all of the hot menu items at Walker's Family Restaurant. Walker's offers a soup and sandwich special that changes daily. Delicious garden fresh salads, wraps, supreme melts, appetizers, and light entrees. Every Friday night there are T-bone steak and walleye specials. And every Saturday, T-bone steak and rib specials. Delicious breakfasts and homemade pies and pastries, perfect for any gathering. Walker's Family Restaurant, a family tradition, located at Highway 151 and Park Avenue on Beaver Dam's east side.
Your name isn't Goldilocks. Have you seen these dating apps? Swipe right, swipe left. The app finds suitable matches and then you get the final say. The team at Richards Insurance will find suitable matches for your home, auto, life, and health insurance. Narrow down the field to the very best options and then you get the final say. So it's like matchmaking, but with insurance. Richards Insurance. 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Back at Beaver Dam High School's brand spanking new field house, just about set for girls high school basketball in the Badger North Conference. The Golden Beavers and the Baraboo Thunderbirds set to do battle in just a moment as they christen this new facility. Beaver Dam at 11-2 overall, 7-0 and in first place in the Badger North. Baraboo at 2-12 overall, 1-6 in the Badger North. So, we're just a few moments away from the tip right now. They're going to present the colors and we'll have our national anthem. As a matter of fact, Afton Bartle, Beaver Dam senior, a University of Mary recruit, she will be singing the Star Spangled Banner tonight, much as she has done over the last couple of seasons. So we'll keep it here. Normally we step aside, but we will keep it here as they present the colors.
And Beaver Dam High School senior Afton Bartle will sing our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so fully we had
Beaver Dam Senior Afton Bartle with our national anthem in front of a packed house here at the field house. Let's give you the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for Beaver Dam, coached by Tim Chase. The guards are Paige Schumann, a 5'6" junior, along with Jada Donaldson, a sophomore at 5'5", and Maddie Wilkie, a 5'10" freshman. Up front, it's Afton Bartle, who you just heard from, 6'3" senior, along with Tara Stoffaker, a 5'11" junior. So again, Paige Schumann, Jada Donaldson, Maddie Wilkie, Afton Bartle, and Tara Stoffaker getting the start for Beaver Dam. Now the starters for the Baraboo Thunderbirds, coached by Mike Bale. And they will start at a guard, Abbie Moon, a 5'6" junior. Also in the backcourt, Grace Stookey, a 5'4" junior, and Lexi Johnson, a junior at 5'10". Forwards are Haley Hannigan, a 5'8" junior, along with Leah Keek, 5'10" junior. So again, it is Abbie Moon, Grace Stookey, Lexi Johnson, Haley Hannigan, and Leah Keek, your starters for Baraboo. Keys to the game, Kirk Call.
Well, Mike, this feels like a tournament atmosphere. I didn't know if this was a sectional or not, but this is a mismatch. So the Golden Beavers need to get their foot on the gas pedal right away, build the lead early, and just make this a memorable victory with no injuries, please. The beginning of a new era for Beaver Dam athletics, etc. I am honored to be a part of the first broadcast, especially with you, Tronny, my partner, the best play-by-play announcer in Wisconsin.
And we're just about ready to play ball. Beaver Dam in the home white jerseys and shorts with the green numbers and the green and yellow trim. Baraboo tonight in their road uniforms, the dark blue jerseys and shorts with the gold numbers and gold trim. In the first half, Baraboo will move left to right as Kirk and I see it, and Beaver Dam will go right to left across your radio dial. Of course, they'll switch it up then after halftime. Tara Stoffaker's going to jump it at center for the Golden Beavers. And we are just about ready to play basketball, our first jump ball in the new field house. And we're glad you could be with us tonight on WXRO and DailyDodge.com, and maybe watching on Facebook Live. And the cap is controlled by Baraboo, and this game is underway. And it's a double team right away off the bat, and they work it to the left baseline, and a pass goes off the fingertips of Abbie Moon and out of bounds. So a quick turnover on the part of Baraboo, and the Golden Beavers get the ball. We are 11 seconds in, no score as of yet, but here comes Paige Schumann calling out a play as she crosses the timeline, and Paige Schumann is met defensively by Grace Stookey. They work it to Stoffaker in the left corner, popping a three. It's off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Maddie Wilkie, put back, count it. So Wilkie scores the first bucket in the new field house, and she gets the first rebound. It's now 2-0 in favor of the Golden Beavers, and the Thunderbirds turn it over, trying to get it up the floor.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers. That's going to be the story tonight.
Here's Jada Donaldson now on the left elbow, sending it high on the right. Wilkie pass to the corner. Now Schumann for three. Bullseye! And Paige Schumann hits the first triple in the new field house, and it's all of a sudden 5-0 in favor of the Golden Beavers. Shot off the rim, no good. Wilkie has the rebound, and she'll have to corral it on the near sideline. Now she'll take it ahead. Wilkie pass to Schumann on the elbow. Post lob, there's Bartle, spins off the glass, shot is in for Afton Bartle. And it's a quick 7-0 Beaver Dam lead. We're 1 minute into the game, it's already a 7-0 Golden Beaver advantage.
1-3, 1/2 court trap by Beaver Dam.
This is Lexi Johnson, pass to the left side, is intercepted by Stoffaker. It was intended for Moon, and here comes Stoffaker up the right wing side. Stoffaker hit by Moon, gets rid of it. Schumann, touch pass, Donaldson in the left corner. Like 2-3 zone here, it looks like, Kirk?
That is correct.
Yes, 2-3 zone for Baraboo. This is now Donaldson at the top of the arc. Pass right side, Wilkie post feed. Bartle right side off the glass, missed the shot. Rebound, they fight for it, and we've got a whistle. The rebound was initially grabbed by Haley Hannigan, and actually it looks like we're going to have our first foul. It's going to go on Stoffaker. So her first and the team's first. And that'll give it back to Baraboo. So 1.5 minutes in. This is Hannigan in the backcourt. Full court pressure by Beaver Dam. Here's Lexi Johnson through traffic. Crosses the midcourt stripe. Bounce pass. There's Moon. Double team. Gets through it. Kicks it up top. Here's a three on the way. And it is good from the top of the arc. Counted for Leah Keek. And the Thunderbirds are on the board. Down by just 4. 7-3.
5'10"
Post feed again. Bartle through a double team. Sorry about that, Kirk. And Bartle scores through a double team.
Leah Keek's a 5'10" junior. She's the third leading scorer on the team, but she can knock it down.
Ball knocked out of bounds, and Baraboo will keep possession. So it's now 9-3. We are 2 minutes into the contest. The Beaver Dam student section to our right on their feet. And I don't see very many empty seats in this facility tonight. A lot of folks here enjoying the new digs. And this is Hannigan, who traveled as she tried to take off from the right wing and go through a double team. Benny the Beaver down on the baseline to our right by the student section. Great turnout tonight.
Student section from the first row all the way to the top bleacher.
All right, here's Schumann off a screen. Little post feed, Bartle again, right side, got it, banks it up and in. And right now, Baraboo has no answer for that, for Afton Bartle in the post, Kirk. She's got 6 already.
No, they don't even have anybody close to guarding her. Wait till Ellie Van Loo comes in.
It's 11-3, Golden Beavers, and almost a steal, but now a pass to the right corner. Here's Johnson for 3, missed the rainbow shot short, and Wilkie grabs the carom, and she'll bring it ahead. Now Wilkie to Stoffaker, left corner, spotting up for 3. Yes, got it.
Gotta take a timeout, Coach.
Stoffaker hits a 3, pumps her fist as she does so. 14-3, Beaver Dam leads, and we're not even 3 minutes in. And there's a turnover on the part of Baraboo as they tried to work it to Hannigan on the baseline. You know, again, no disrespect at all to the Thunderbirds. You know, we knew this was a mismatch on paper. Kirk, you look at the Baraboo roster, there's only one senior on the roster. I mean, they are young, and they're going to struggle against the defending state champs.
Oh, without a doubt, and I'm just saying it's 14-3. And we're not even a full 3 minutes into the game, and now a 5th turnover, and he doesn't call a timeout. I mean, you got to try to just settle your girls down a little bit.
Natalie Jens, Maren Farron now on the floor, along with Allie Van Loo. They all checked in for Beaver Dam at that last dead ball. Lindsey Johnson, a 6-foot senior, now on the floor for Baraboo. As we get the personnel set. Here is Donaldson for the Golden Beavers to Jens between the circles to Farron for 3 on the left wing. Farron shot off the front of the rim, a little bit short, and the rebound defensive board for Johnson. 14:38 to go in the opening stanza, and this is Johnson, Lexi Johnson, step back 3 at the top of the barn, and yes, she got it. Wow, how about that? So Lexi Johnson, her name is Alexis. She goes by Lexi, hits the 3 ball, and it's 14-6. Beaver Dam leads by 8. Now a 3 for Jens at the other end. In and out, no good. Rebound tip, but Farron grabs it off. It was actually tipped to her by Leah Keek of Baraboo. Now Jens on a reload. Van Loo, pass to the right side. Wilkie for 3 in the corner. Over the rim, too strong. Defensive rebound for Hannigan, and she got fouled. And let's see what we got here. Donaldson just picked up the foul. So that's her first and the second team foul.
Well, they didn't have very many stats on the Baraboo roster, so sorry about that, folks. Not going to be able to tell you much other than their scoring average. No free throw percentage, no three-point percentage.
And a ball was knocked into the backcourt, but saved by Baraboo. It was grabbed by Leah Keek, and she'll bring it ahead. Now a lob pass to the right side. Here's a 3 on the way for Grace Stookey. Rainbow shot, got it. Well, I tell you what, 3-point shooting, that's the 3rd triple for Baraboo. That's the only thing keeping them in the game, Kirk. It's 14-9. Beaver Dam's lead down to 5.
Well, they used to play like this Grinnell College, shoot 3s and just go up and down the court.
Jens found a seam on the right side and went in uncontested for a layup.
The Linda Ronstadt move blew by you.
16-9. Beaver Dam leads by 7. 13.5 to play until intermission here at Beaver Dam High School's new field house. And a ball tipped at the other end, and it's going to be saved by Johnson. And now they give it to Hannigan, who's double teamed at the top of the key. She lost the ball, trying to split the double team. Van Loo throws it ahead to Donaldson, and Donaldson got fouled as she was trying to lead the fast break. Let's see what they get here. It's going to be the first foul on Baraboo. Leah Keek picks that one up, so that'll be her first and the team's first. So we're just about 5 minutes in. It's 16-9. Golden Beavers on top of the Thunderbirds.
And 4 girls come in. Jada Donaldson stays. He just runs them in and he runs them out. Yeah, he's pretty blessed to have this talented a group.
5'6" junior Rachel Urich out there now for the first time on the floor. Bartle's back, so is Stoffaker. Schumann and Donaldson we mentioned out there. And here is Schumann at the free throw line, out to Donaldson, fakes a 3 on the left elbow. And she will send it right side for Schumann. She's open for 3, here it comes, got it! Paige Schumann with her second 3 ball of the night. 19-9. That extends the lead back to double digits for the Golden Beavers. 12:40 and counting left in the first half. And here's Lexi Johnson.
She's in trouble. Timeout.
Timeout called by Baraboo. And this timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We will keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. And with 12:38 remaining in the first half, Beaver Dam has opened up a 19-9 advantage over Baraboo.
Well, this timeout should have come a little bit sooner, at least at 14-3, if nothing else. But Baraboo has 6 turnovers. They've got 3 rebounds. They're really having difficulty against the 1-3-1 half-court trap that the Golden Beavers are employing. But for the most part, if they wouldn't have knocked down those 3 threes, it would be really bad. But still in the game, 19-9. Not even 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes into the contest. But Beaver Dam showing its offensive ability to score the ball.
All right, so the Thunderbirds get it in. Again, a reminder, you can watch tonight's game live on WXRO's Facebook page as a 3-ball bounces off the rim, no good, and Donaldson the rebound. Brought to you by Able Signs and Lighting in Beaver Dam. Check them out online at ablesign.net. Here is a bounce pass. Schumann takes it between the rings, sends it out left to the circle for Donaldson. She goes off a screen. Free throw line jumper for Jada. Book it. Jada Donaldson gets her first bucket tonight. 21-9. Beaver Dam with the lead. Here's a 3 from the left corner. That is no good for Lindsey Johnson, but an offensive board for Baraboo. And they keep it alive. And now back to the corner. And a little double team down on the baseline. But Hannigan gets through it and drives in and scores.
Great move up and under.
Yeah.
Got it past the big girl, Afton Bartle, who sang the national anthem tonight.
21-11 now. Beaver Dam leading by 10 again with 11:39 remaining until intermission. Here is Schumann.
Baraboo's trying to slow it down with this 2-3 zone, Mike. Nice pass.
Nice pass to the post. Bartle on the right doorstep. Banks it up and in. And that was a gorgeous pass. The high-low game from Schumann to Bartle. Bartle's got 8 points, and it's 23-11 Golden Beavers.
Paige Schumann with a little French pastry.
Right, here's a 3-ball on the way at the other end. It is off the mark, no good for Hannigan. It went out of bounds, and the Golden Beavers will get it back.
Abbie Moon returns for Baraboo.
Well, I was trying to keep track of some of the firsts here tonight, Kurt. We know that Maddie Wilkie got the first bucket here at the field house for Beaver Dam. Paige Schumann got the first 3. Maddie Wilkie also had the first rebound for the Beavers, and the first foul was by Tara Stoffaker. We haven't had a free throw yet, have we? Now Bartle again takes the post feed, goes in, and scores. And again, Baraboo has nobody to match up with her. She's got 10 points already. 25-11 in favor of the Golden Beavers, and the Thunderbirds, as I look up from my stat sheet, have turned it over again as the ball goes out of bounds on the near sideline.
Jada Donaldson with the first assist.
Thank you very much.
I didn't know if you had that.
I did not have that. So now we just need the first free throw, made free throw for Beaver Dam. So
there hasn't been a free throw shot in this game yet, Mike.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Grace Scharfenberg in the game.
She just checked in for Coach Tim Chase. Here's Wilkie now back on the floor, top of the silo. Out right side for the aforementioned, or actually it's Carlie Burkhart out there.
Sorry,
she's also
my fault.
Yep.
They look alike.
They do, don't they? Here's Wilkie.
My mistake.
Through a double team, and the ball was knocked loose and stolen. Back the other way. And Johnson going in for a layup. Missed it, but following the play was Abbie Moon, and she puts it back up and in. So Moon trailed the play, got the rebound and the putback, 25-13. Baraboo down by a dozen. There's another steal. A tip ball, and leading the charge ahead is Leah Keek. Keek kicks it out. Back to Johnson near the top of the key. Lexi Johnson feeds her teammate in the corner, and a 3-ball's up and good. Leah Keek hits a 3, her second triple, and now Beaver Dam wants a timeout with 9:58 to go in the first half. Now the Golden Beavers lead by 9, 25-16, but Tim Chase not happy with what he's seeing over the last few sequences.
Well, back-to-back turnovers, and obviously one turned into a basket only because Beaver Dam didn't hustle back. The girl missed a layup, but the Baraboo girl got there first. That's unheard of. Second of all, then they get another turnover and buries the 3. That's what gets coaches upset. You cannot keep turning the ball over and giving up points. When you got a team down, you got to bury them. You got to have that killer instinct. I know it sounds a little bad in high school athletics, but you need to bury a team when you can put them away, put them away.
All right, just under 10 minutes left until halftime, and a traveling violation on Natalie Jens as she tried to work it around the horn. So Baraboo again will get possession and a chance to claw their way back into this one a little bit. It looked like at one point it was really going to get out of hand fast, Kirk, but credit Baraboo for their hot three-point shooting. Here's another three. That's high up the rim, no good, and actually out of bounds as it hit the top of the mechanism atop the backboard. And so Beaver Dam gets it back. A reminder again, folks, if you're listening, you can also watch tonight's game live on WXRO's Facebook page, sponsored by Able Signs and Lighting in Beaver Dam. Check them out online at ablesign.net. Mike Tronson, Kirk Call with you from BDHS. Schumann's double team, trying to get rid of it, got fouled in the process. Let's see who they get this one on. This is going to even up the team fouls at 2 apiece. It's going to go on Abbie Moon, 5'6" junior.
Bright red scoreboard with orange numbers. I think they look orange. Some of them do anyway.
Yeah, they do. Some are red, some are orange. Yep, stands out, doesn't it? Jens for three in the right corner. Missed it. Rebound is out of bounds off of who? Off of Abbie Moon. She was fighting for the rebound along with Paige Schumann. Moon was the last to touch it. And now Paige Schumann will have to inbound on the baseline to our left with 9:20 to go. Opening stanza. Finds Burkhart for three in the right corner. It's off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound out to the free throw line. It's grabbed by Lindsey Johnson. Throws it ahead to Lexi Johnson. And a tip ball as Johnson tried to get rid of it. And then it was Moon that tried to save it, but she threw it right to a Beaver Dam player. Now Wilkie off the turnover. Floats one up in the lane. Counted and one. Maddie Wilkie. Took it right down Wisconsin Avenue. It's the hoop and the harm for Wilkie. She's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Coast to coast for Maddie Wilkie, the freshman. Leads the team with 3 rebounds right now, 60% from the free throw line. Also leads the team in field goal or points per game at 11.7 for the freshman.
Well, if Wilkie can drain a free throw here, she would get that distinction as having the first made free throw.
Record book.
In the field. Right, exactly.
She's a diaper dandy.
In and out, no good. I jinxed her. But an offensive board. Put back, count it for Stoffaker. She got the rebound in traffic. She's got 5, and it's 29-16, so the lead is back to 13. There's a tip ball and a steal. Wilkie got the tip. Bounce past Jens right side, and count the bucket on the right doorstep for Jens with a nice helper from Maddie Wilkie, and it's 31-16, Beaver Dam. I think they got the message after that timeout a minute ago. There's a missed layup at the other end. Rebound for Schumann, and she's right back the other way in a flash. Schumann, right side through traffic, layup. Count it. Paige Schumann with 8 points. 33-16, and it's like somebody flipped a light switch, Kirk.
Well, they're full court man-to-man pressure, and Baraboo just can't handle it. Now they run and jump it.
All right, and here is a pass intercepted. It was intended for Leah Keek. Back the other way comes Burkhart. 1-on-2 the other way. Now she lets traffic catch up.
Oh.
Nope, she fed Jens. Jens thought about a three, didn't take it. Now Stoffaker will take a three, top of the key. Nope, short. Offensive board. Jens back to Tara. Quick pass left side. Here's Schumann. Ball fake inside the bubble. Back to Stoffaker into the lane. Past the defender. Layup. Got it with the left hand. Stoffaker scores. And it's now 35-16. And before you can blink an eye, Beaver Dam has now opened up a 19-point lead.
10-0 run, Mike.
7:50 to go in the first half. There's a missed layup on the baseline by Lexi Johnson. Rebound Stoffaker. Wilkie now ahead to Jens. Jens layup on the right side. Good. Wow.
Timeout, Baraboo, Mike.
Yep.
Full.
And they had no choice but to call a timeout with 7:38 remaining in the first half. Let's take a 1-minute break. We're back after this on WXRO.
Start something new during the Jeep Days sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Current Jeep owners can buy a brand new 2018 Cherokee for $20,000, take $6,000 off the stylish Renegade, or lease the flagship Grand Cherokee for $269 a month. For you Ram truck buyers, how about up to $16,000 off a Laramie Crew Cab EcoDiesel? That's right, $16,000 off a 27-mile-per-gallon truck. It just doesn't get any better than that. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Leads to approved credit with $29.99 due at signing.
What does our community need to be well? At BDCH, we bring together the very latest in treatment and some of the most advanced medical technology available. But here, real wellness means more. It means understanding your goals for recovery and tailoring our treatment to help you reach them. It means we're committed to your health before you ever walk through our doors. Wellness is more than our state-of-the-art facilities and care. It's our promise to you. Lifelong care for all of us. Visit bdch.com today to learn more.
All right, back to the field house here at Beaver Dam High School. Mike Tronson, Kirk Call with you. The multi-talented Jimmy Minshaw, our engineer tonight, back at the studio. 7:37. There's a steal as Baraboo was inbounding off the timeout. Maren Farron comes up with a steal, gives it to Bartle at the free throw line, sidearms it out to Kaylee Miller, who had just checked in. Now back to Schumann between the rings to Kirsten Storhoff. She's now on the floor. Beaver Dam subbing freely, as Kirk had mentioned earlier. And here's Farron on the left elbow, passed up a three, and now gives it to Schumann out near the midcourt stripe. Here's Schumann, pump fake, now sends it right side to Storhoff. Back around the horn, Farron, Schumann, touch pass into Miller. Miller's double team, trying to get rid of it, kicks it out. And now Schumann double team, and her pass actually is stiffed and stolen. And here's Moon trying to go cross court right side to her teammate Grace Stookey, and the pass was off the mark. Stookey couldn't corral it. Out of bounds it goes back to the Golden Beavers. Again, a reminder, you can watch tonight's game live on WXRO's Facebook page, sponsored by Able Signs and Lighting in Beaver Dam. Check them out online at ablesign.net. Here's Farron looking into the post right side. Bartle high off the glass, scores again. Afton Bartle is a one-person wrecking crew. She's got a dozen points already, 39-60, and another steal. Here comes Miller back the other way. I mean, I barely look up for my stat sheet, Kirk, and Beaver Dam's got the ball again.
Well, they've got 14 turnovers, Mike, and they're on a 14-0 run.
Here is now Miller for three. Yes, from the left side. Kaylee Miller getting into the action, and it's 42-16 Golden Beavers, as we're under 6.5 minutes to play now in the first half. There's the ball swatted out of bounds by Farron, and Baraboo's going to keep possession. They'll have to inbound on the sideline, the right, actually towards the right corner. And now another sub here for the Thunderbirds.
We've seen this last year and when they went undefeated in the state championship, but even with the graduation of some very, very talented players, this bench is so deep that the girls 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 would probably start on any other team in this conference.
You tell me, Kirk, as here's a drive and high up the glass shot, no good for Lexi Johnson. Rebound for the Beavers. Ahead. Schumann finds Farron. Farron going in, got fouled as she went left baseline and tried to attack the basket. Can you think, off the top of your head, of any other girls basketball team in the state that would be this deep?
Not that I've seen.
No, I can't.
2 years running.
Yeah.
We said it last year. We said it with tongue-in-cheek. But you kept saying they're the best team you've ever seen in 20 years. Well, somebody's got to make a free throw here to get
first free throw was no good for Maren Farron. Yeah, we're still waiting on the
Maren.
first made free throw.
She's got this one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, anyway.
I'm so confident I'm going to write it on my sheet right now.
Twine
there
tickler.
It is. Maren Farron with the first made free throw for the Golden Beavers. All right, Maren, she's in the record book now. And Beaver Dam with a 43-16 lead.
Well, when she's a grandma rocking her great-grandchildren, she'll say, hey, remember this back in 2018?
Schumann with another interception. Ahead to Farron in transition, and she banks it off the window for two more. So Schumann with the assist, Farron with the transition bucket, and now over and back on Baraboo. 5:44 left to play first half, and right now Beaver Dam up 45-16.
20-0 run since the timeout that Coach Tim Chase called at 9:58 when he wasn't very happy.
That's a very good point. And how many times do we see it in the last several years when Beaver Dam would just open up games like that? They just go on these runs, and you knew it was going to come at some point.
I mean, you almost call it right. It's like flipping a switch. They just, Tim knows, I guess he's got the pulse of this team, and he knows when to, jumpstart them. He does it in a nice way, though. Because maybe that's a bald-headed look.
Beaver Dam just made a hockey line change and substituted all 5 players. Grace Scharffenberg is out there along with Jada Donaldson, Allie Van Loo, Maddie Wilkie, and Carlie Burkhart. So
you got 2 starters in there.
Yeah, who does Tim Chase think he is? Chris Hebel? He just made a hockey line change.
You got a 6'4" girl who's having a heck of a year. Jada. Oh, thought she was going to pull a trigger.
Yeah, she didn't, and they sent it around the horn. Left side, here's Wilkie in three-point land. Pass to Donaldson near the free throw line. Back to Wilkie on the return feed. Wilkie, one hands it out right side for Scharffenberg. Her pass is tipped, and we're going to foul here, I think, on Wilkie, who was trying to get the loose ball. Or maybe it will be Scharffenberg. Let's see.
Beaver Dam foul number 25.
No, it is Wilkie. Beg your pardon. I was right the first time. 5:01 left to play until they blow the horn. And as we rapidly approach halftime, Beaver Dam is up 45-16 on Baraboo. Opening night of the new field house. And, of course, there's a pass thrown away by the Baraboo Thunderbirds into their own bench. Beaver Dam gets it back. and we haven't mentioned it a lot, but remember too that this field house is just one part of the $49 million referendum that the voters in Beaver Dam passed in 2016. So this is certainly a nice focal point. It's a nice post feed to Van Loo, and Van Loo banks it in on the right doorstep. Her first bucket of the game, 47-16. So it's now a 31-point advantage for the Golden Beavers. But, the referendum that was passed, this was one part of it. They're basically renovating the entire high school. I mean, they're redoing the academic wings and the offices and everything else besides the athletic facilities. And, of course, that referendum also included funds to improve other district buildings, other schools, the elementary schools and things of that nature. But I will say this. I live in Beaver Dam. I voted for this referendum. And here's a steal, by the way. Here is Donaldson going in for a layup. No, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line. But what I can say is this is just the first part. But for you folks in Beaver Dam that are listening, you can be very, very proud of this facility. This is going to be a huge asset, not only for this high school, but for the community at large.
Well, they're going to be hosting not only in-season tournaments.
Donaldson just missed a free throw. Well, apparently they're not used to the free throw line here at the new facility.
Yeah, I guess. But it's going to be youth tournaments. Boy, to put 5 games in one gymnasium field house, this is amazing.
Second free throw is good for Jada. And so it's now 48-16. Beaver Dam all over Baraboo with exactly 4 minutes and counting left in the first half of play.
23-0 run,
game.
Mike.
Wow. When was that timeout called again? What was
9:58.
9:58. Wow. So here is Lexi Johnson giving it to Haley Hannigan. Hannigan, spin move into the post, shoots over Burkhart off the back of the rim. No good. Wilkie clears the glass. And Wilkie throws it ahead up the left wing side for Scharffenberg. Scharffenberg back to Wilkie, top of the bubble. Now out to Scharffenberg, left of the circle. Post feed Van Loo. It was too tall for Van. How do you go too tall for Van Loo? She's 6'4". And actually, Beaver Dam's going to keep possession anyways. There was a turn after Baraboo got the ball. Did they step out of bounds?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But I just had to chuckle because the pass to Van Loo, you're putting it where only she's going to get it. Oh, you put it where she couldn't get it.
Well, there was a guy at the game last night you went to at the Bucks, Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes.
He'd have got that.
Here's another. Next time she got the post feed, and this time Van Loo puts it in off the glass. So that time a much better pass to Van Loo. 50-16, Beaver Dam leads with 3:14 to go in the half.
Carlie Burkhart with the dime.
I tell you, this building, I was laughing earlier, this facility, Kirk, is so new, you can still smell the fresh paint on the walls. The yellow paint behind us as we got a whistle and another turnover. And now more subs coming in for the Golden Beavers. Again, a reminder, you can watch tonight's game live on WXRO's Facebook page, sponsored by Able Signs and Lighting in Beaver Dam. Check them out online at ablesign.net.
So that's paint I smell? I thought it was popcorn.
Oh, that too. It's gorgeous. It really is. And folks, when you get a chance to come see a game here, you're going to love it. You will love it. And as I said, I think this is going to be a huge asset for the community at large. Here's a 3 for Scharffenberg. It's off the rim, no good. Offensive board, and it's Urich that keeps it alive. Now over to Schumann, left of the circle. She's guarded there by Stookey. Grace Stookey defensively, but they get it across court, and Urich now hits a 3 from the right wing. Rachel Urich makes it a 53-16 Beaver Dam lead, and the Thunderbirds turn it over as they tried to lob it to the right corner for Stookey, and the pass sailed way out of bounds past the Beaver Dam student section.
28-0 run, 21 first half turnovers for Baraboo, and the coach Michael Bale just standing there with his arms crossed, wondering what hit him.
Stoffaker for 3 from the left corner, round and round, and it drops through for Tara Stoffaker. The barrage continues. 40-point Beaver Dam lead, 56-16, and ball knocked out of bounds at the other end. It's going to stay with Baraboo this time. Minute 53 to go until intermission, and the Golden Beavers,
well in hand.
Yeah, they've got this one already locked up for the most part.
Running clock at the 9-minute mark of the second half. 22 turnovers.
Baraboo, I mean, Beaver Dam's defense is so good. Baraboo turns it over on the inbounds pass. They just couldn't get it in. And here comes Schumann now with under 2 to play. Opening frame.
31-0 run.
Here is Scharffenberg. Pass to the left corner for Urich. Looking into the post. The left side stopper kicks it up top. Schumann touch pass back to Scharffenberg. Puts the ball above her head. Now sends it back to Page. And Page Schumann will take off through a double team down Wisconsin. Lost the handle on it. And was it tipped out by a Baraboo defender? It was. So the Golden Beavers will keep possession. Well, Kirk, if you like this new facility, that's a good thing because we're going to be here a lot over the next couple of nights. We're going to be here actually twice next week as Maren Farron launches a 3 and it goes off the rim, no good, and out of bounds in the right corner. And Farron was the last to touch it, so it's Baraboo ball. We're back here for broadcasts next week. We've got the first ever boys basketball game here in this facility next Tuesday night. That's actually going to be on our Facebook Live page. Is where we're going to broadcast that game. And then here's a jumper, and it's no good for Haley Hannigan. Offensive board put back for Moon. Count it, and 1, and that ends the run as Abbie Moon with a hoop in the harm, and she'll go to the line and shoot 1.
Mercifully ends the run. 31-0 run. It was 25-16 at the 9:58 of the first half when Tim Chase called his timeout. Missed the free
throw's
throw.
No good. Yep, Wilkie the rebound. But, the boys are here. They host Portage next Tuesday night in their first game in this field house. And then the girls are back here next week, Friday night, to host DeForest. That's a game we'll have on the radio. And here is Schumann for 3 from the right side. No good. Wilkie, the offensive board. On the left baseline, gets to a cutting Scharffenberg. Scharffenberg missed the layup a little bit short. And it's Hannigan pulling down the rebound. 44 seconds left to go first half. 56-18. Beaver Dam leads. And we've got a collision away from the basketball and a foul here on, I believe, Maren Farron.
Yes.
Yep, Maren will pick it up. So that will mean Baraboo will have to inbound on the near sideline. We've got a great vantage point to broadcast here, Kirk. We're at the top of the bleachers and looking right down at center court. It's fantastic view from here.
I didn't see where the escalator is, though.
They haven't finished installing the elevator yet?
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
All right. Half a minute to play until the horn. And here is Hannigan. Ran into traffic and threw it away. Trying to get rid of it. Donaldson intercepts. Back the other way, Jada, and she's fouled. And I think they're going to get Stookey here, who was hustling back to try and deny what really could have been an uncontested layup. 22 seconds remaining in the first half. Jada Donaldson with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line. And she'll try and add to this Beaver Dam lead, which stands at 38 right now. And make it 39 as she buries the first free throw. Jada Donaldson connects. 57-18 Beaver Dam. And one more for Jada. And it is off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Lexi Johnson. Lexi Johnson will go through the center circle. Works the high right side, guarded by who else? Donaldson. Off a screen. Johnson picks it up. 9 seconds left in the half. And a cross-court pass stolen. Schumann going back in for a layup. Left side. Book it for Paige Schumann. And that should do it as the horn will sound. There it is. Half-court shot off the mark for Baraboo Stookey. And that's the end of the first half of play with the score. Beaver Dam 59 and Baraboo 18. Stay with us as the halftime report comes up in a moment on 95.3 WXRO and DailyDodge.com.
It's the one job submission that could totally change your life. Northwoods Paper Converting is hiring for roll tending, packaging, wood shop, and machine operators. You must be 18 years of age or older, and they have 2 different shifts, 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. and third shift 6 p.m. till 6 a.m. That means you're only going to work 3 or 4 days per week. Individuals interested in these positions need to be self-motivated, responsible, willing to learn, and able to lift 50 pounds. Plus, all full-time employees receive a great competitive benefits package, including health, dental, and vision insurance, group term life insurance, paid holidays, 401k savings plan, paid vacation, and bonus program. Submit your application online or in person. Northwoods Paper Converting is located at 230 Corporate Drive in Beaver Dam. www.npc-inc.com. An equal opportunity employer and proud sponsor of Beaver Dam Sports.
Stacy, why do you love Beaver Dam?
I love being in Beaver Dam because the community here is wonderful. It's a small community, but it's got everything that you would need. There's just no reason, honestly, to drive out of town to get the things that you need. We've got great shops. We've got a great downtown with lots of really fun shops downtown. It's a beautiful town, too. It's real clean. It's organized. For us, it really worked for the community-wise. I think that we really needed an additional furniture store. There just wasn't enough opportunity for customers to make a good buying decision, so it was a really good fit for our store to be in Beaver Dam.
You guys are local yourselves.
Yeah, actually all of the staff that works at the store lives in Beaver Dam. You know, you're going to run into Gary at the bowling alley. We're involved in the community. We want to be a little bit more physically involved. We donate and we do all of that stuff, so our name's out there, but I like to get our faces out there a little bit more with the store.
Locally owned, locally minded Slumberland in Beaver Dam.
Life insurance misconception number 1. You buy a policy and you're done. Richards Insurance can help you create an investment opportunity that will change if and when your financial goals change. Misconception number 2. I can't afford it. 80% of Americans overestimate the cost of a life insurance policy. First, get the quote, then decide. Richards Insurance, 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
For details, contact Kevin Carnine, LUTCF at Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC. Call 920-887-9700 or stop by 718 Park Avenue today.
And alongside the Hall of Famer Kurt Call, Mike Tronson with you back at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. We are at halftime of this Badger North Conference game. And at the break, it's all Golden Beavers. Beaver Dam 59, Baraboo 18. The Golden Beavers closed the first half on a 34-2 run to take a commanding lead at halftime. And before we look at the individual scoring from the first half, Kurt, let's take a look at the hustle chart.
Well, rebounding, the Golden Beavers out-rebounded Baraboo 14-10. Free throws, Baraboo 0 for 1, while Beaver Dam was 3 for 7. Golden Beavers with 5 turnovers, and Baraboo can start their own bakery. 24 turnovers. And as much as I like donuts, and turnovers has got to be apple, I'd rather have a Krispy Kreme like you, a nice glazed donut. 24 turnovers.
As we look at the individual scoring, we'll start with Beaver Dam, and boy, a lot of it led by Afton Bartle. Bartle with a dozen points to lead the Golden Beavers in scoring in the first half. Also in double figures, Paige Schumann. She had 10, including 2 3-point baskets, and another 10 for Tara Stoffaker. She had 2 3-point baskets. Also for the Golden Beavers, Natalie Jens off the bench with 6. Jada Donaldson with 4 points, another 4 for Maddie Wilkie, and 4 for Allie Van Loo. Maren Farron chipped in 3. Rachel Urich had a triple. She finished the half with 3. And, oh, by the way, Kaylee Miller had a triple, and she finished the half with 3. Meanwhile, for Baraboo, they were paced by Leah Keek. She had 2 3-point baskets, so 6 total points for Leah Keek at the break. 4 points for Abbie Moon. Grace Stookey and Lexi Johnson with 3 points each. Both of them had a shot that they hit from downtown. And then Haley Hannigan with 2 to round out the scoring for the Thunderbirds. 59-18 in favor of Beaver Dam at the break. Again, a reminder that you can watch tonight's game live on WX presented by Able Signs and Lighting in Beaver Dam. Check them out online at ablesign.net. And our game tonight also brought to you by QBS Law, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, John Deere Horicon Works, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Surefire, Richards Insurance, American National Bank, Walker's Family Restaurant, Landmark Credit Union, Bayside Supper Club, the MD Group, Hometown Pharmacy, Choice Insurance, Northwoods Paper Converting, Stats' Ale House, and Slumberland in Beaver Dam and Watertown. Just a note here, a couple of notes of the Beaver Dam JV team tonight. Victorious in their first game on the new floor, 50-37. And the JV2 squad, the freshmen, they were victorious in their game, 38-16. Here at halftime of the varsity contest, more of the same. Beaver Dam all over Baraboo, 59-18. Pep band plays on, so we're going to step aside here for a moment. We'll come back, get you ready for the second half after this on 95.3 WXRO and DailyDodge.com.
Start something new during the Jeep Days sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Current Jeep owners can buy a brand new 2018 Cherokee for $20,000, take $6,000 off the stylish Renegade, or lease the flagship Grand Cherokee for $269 a month. For you Ram truck buyers, how about up to $16,000 off a Laramie Crew Cab EcoDiesel? That's right, $16,000 off a 27-mile-per-gallon truck. It just doesn't get any better than that. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Leads to approved credit with $29.99 due at signing.
Winter is here and you'll want to check out all of the hot menu items at Walker's Family Restaurant. Walker's offers a soup and sandwich special that changes daily. Delicious garden fresh salads, wraps, supreme melts, appetizers, and light entrees. Every Friday night there are T-bone steak and walleye specials. And every Saturday, T-bone steak and rib specials. Delicious breakfasts and homemade pies and pastries, perfect for any gathering. Walker's Family Restaurant, a family tradition, located at Highway 151 and Park Avenue on Beaver Dam's east side.
New year, new you. Is a career change in order for the new year? Are you tired of your present job? John Deere is now offering a $1,000 hiring bonus. John Deere has full-time year-round employment, not seasonal, with opportunities for growth and advancement. John Deere needs assemblers, entry-level and experienced welders, and press operators. See why John Deere is a great company to work for. Apply at johndeere.job/wage or call 920-485-JOBS.
From diapers to driver's ed, first job to retirement. As your family grows, your needs change. You want health care that grows with you. And at BDCH, we've built a comprehensive network of locations and specialists to meet our community's needs. From daycare for the kids to a comfortable place to retire in Stone Terrace. Our state-of-the-art technology and forward-thinking care are the result of matching our services to your needs. It's lifelong care for all of us. Visit bdch.com today to learn more.
And we are back, getting you ready for the start of the second half of this Badger North girls basketball tilt. Beaver Dam 59 and Baraboo 18 as we get set to start the second half. They'll switch it up in the second frame tonight. Beaver Dam will go left to right as Kirk and I see it, and Baraboo will move right to left across your radio dial. I was talking about those games that we will be broadcasting next week, and again, the Beaver Dam boys play their first ever game in this field house on Tuesday night, hosting Portage. That'll be a 7:15 tip. We're going to have that game on our Facebook Live page for you. Then next week on Friday night, on Friday night, the Beaver Dam girls will be back here hosting DeForest. That's on Friday night, January 26th. That game will be heard on WXRO right here, 95.3 FM at 7:15. So a couple of games here in the field house next week, and it's so great to finally see this thing open for business, and a lot of fans here tonight enjoying it. And if you're a fan of the Golden Beavers, you're really enjoying it right now as they have a commanding lead. And again, we're going to have a running clock starting at the 9-minute mark of the second half, hopefully, unless Baraboo would close the gap under 40.
What an exciting atmosphere. This is simply amazing. I did not expect a packed house. I should have known better. But now there's some room over there for the band is leaving, and here we go. Start of the second half.
Second half underway, and Beaver Dam has the ball. This is Jada Donaldson popping a three from the right side, a little bit short, hit the front of the rim, and deflected to Lexi Johnson. And Johnson across the timeline for the Baraboo Thunderbirds, and gives it to Stookey. Stookey's bounce pass taken by Leah Keek. Keek in the lane, double team, kicks it out. Now Abbie Moon has it. Moon finding Lexi Johnson again, and Johnson sends it cross court for Stookey. Grace Stookey on the wing. And a pass off the fingertips of Johnson, and going to be stolen, actually, by Donaldson. Donaldson one-on-one against Johnson at the other end. Feeds Wilkie, who was in the lane, and she actually had to just get control of the ball, and then she was able to go up for a layup and score.
Another turnover. 25 in the game.
Just continues for
26.
Baraboo. And yep, there's another one. Just as I looked up from marking the basket on my stat sheet by Wilkie, the Thunderbirds turn it over again. That's a thing in this game. There have been very few stretches where the Thunderbirds, Kirk, have had possession for a long period of time. And, well, now Beaver Dam turns it over, so a rare Golden Beaver turnover here. And this is Johnson. Johnson with it, and leaves it off high on the right now for Keek, and Keek pops a three, and it is in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wilkie. Maddie Wilkie continues to play both ends of the floor. And here's Schumann with a post feed to Van Loo right side, and she puts it up and in. There's just no way to stop that if you're Baraboo. I mean, whether it was Bartle or now Van Loo, they just have nobody to match up with the Beaver Dam post players. 63-18 in favor of the Golden Beavers. We're about a minute and a half into the second stanza. And there's the ball knocked loose, but going to be saved, though, by Abbie Moon.
The guards are doing a real nice job of delivering the passes in the right spot, too. So give them a lot of credit. They're getting a ton of assists.
Well, that's true. The guards, it starts with the guards because they have to deliver, as you mentioned, Kirk. And there's and now a guard, Paige Schumann, with a steal. And she'll take it in coast to coast, layup. Missed the shot, though, as she tried to go high off the glass, and Keek with a defensive rebound. So that's a break there for Baraboo. You're right. The guards are finding, the post players with these beautiful passes. But again, and when you think about it, Kirk, here's a pass into Keek. Keek trying to spin over Tara Stoppinger, and I think Stoppinger's going to get whistled for the foul. But it's not just Baraboo. I think a lot of teams that Beaver Dam will face would have trouble matching up with those post players.
Well, they do. They're 6'3" and 6'4", and Stoppinger's 5'11", and you got two quick little, I call them the mighty midgets, Jada and Paige, and then you got Maddie Wilkie coming in, and she's done an outstanding job as the first free throw is missed. But they are just talented. Oh, man.
And a missed free throw, but an offensive board and a putback for Lexi Johnson. So that makes it 63-20 in favor of the Golden Beavers, as we are now about 2.5 minutes into the second half.
6.5 minutes away from a running clock.
And here is Donaldson, left to the circle, to Schumann, top of the key, to Wilkie for three on the right side. A little bit off the mark, no good. Rebound tip to Stoppinger, she'll bank it. Oh, she missed the bank shot, but got her own rebound. Another bank shot missed, another offensive rebound, this time for Wilkie. Out to Schumann, here comes a three, yes! Paige Schumann with the finish, hits the three ball after Stoppinger missed 2 0-footers, and then Wilkie got another offensive board and kicked it out.
Tough to make the short ones. I guess they need the three-pointers.
That'll drive any coach nuts, missing the 0-footers. And there's a missed layup in close for Johnson. Donaldson, the loose ball, throws it in, intended for Van Loo, and pass was tipped out at the last second. Beaver Dam will keep possession. We talk about that frequently throughout the season. And it's not just here in the girls' game, but you see it sometimes in the boys' game too. It's just what it is, those missed 0-footers, missed bunnies. It'll drive a coach nuts. And a shot from the corner, no good for Farron, but a ball tipped out to Schumann. Now she feeds Bartle in the post. Bartle, as she spun and shot, got fouled. And that's the funny thing. We're talking about Beaver Dam's post players, Afton Bartle and Allie Van Loo. And as you already know, Kirk, I don't have to tell you this, but for the average listener out there, you very rarely, if ever, see them on the floor at the same time. Bartle's first free throw is good, but let's face it, they're usually not on the floor together. It's usually either one or the other. The second free throw is good.
Tim Chase is a math teacher, and he's got his rotation. He's got that chart down there, and he subs by, I don't know if he gives them a number or a letter. I mean, he's putting 4 girls in and taking 4 girls out. It's It's sort of a science and a system he's got.
68-20 now in favor of Beaver Dam. 14:28 to go in the game. Ball knocked out of bounds, or actually a foul, beg your pardon. Let's see who this one's going to go on. Rachel Urich. Beaver Dam just continues to sub, so
I can honestly say I didn't go into the locker room at halftime very many times with a 41-point lead, because I don't know what I would have said. There wasn't much to say.
Well, there probably wasn't much to say, was there? That's right. A baseline runner up and no good. Rebound for Kirsten Storhoff. Ahead to Schumann on the outlet. Here's Schumann. Around the horn to the left corner for Farron. 3 ball on the way. It's no good off the rim. And Abbie Moon with the rebound on the weak side. 14 minutes to go in the game. We're now 4 minutes into this second half, and a bank shot in the lane for Leah Keek off the window. She muscled in, and now another bank shot at the other end for Bartle that won't go, and Schumann could not get the offensive rebound and stay in bounds. She ran out of real estate on the baseline, so that will give it back to the Thunderbirds. 68-22. The Golden Beavers on top in this Badger North game. Second meeting of the season between these two squads. Beaver Dam won the first in Baraboo back on November 21st, and they won it by a very lopsided score.
Like 100 to
47 is what it was. That's right. And a shot from the free throw line, no good for Autumn Clem, who had just checked in, 5'9" sophomore. Beaver Dam has the miss. They're back the other way against the 2-3 zone of Baraboo. And now Storhoff to the right corner. Farron will pop a 3. Why not? It's off the rim, no good. Offensive board, Urich on the weak side, kicks it out to Schumann. Post feed, there is Farron, and Maren Farron with a little hook shot. She scores.
Kiss off the window
to make it 70-22 Golden Beavers as we approach 5 minutes gone by, second half.
Maren Farron on the money.
Now, as we said, here's a post feed down low to Clem. Clem double teamed underneath the basket, tries to send it back up top, and actually Storhoff tipped it out. Pass was intended for Hannigan, and Baraboo will keep possession, and they'll inbound down below us. You know, the drama, we figured that at the outset, Kirk, that there wouldn't be much drama in this game. This evening, of course, more about now a 5 count as Baraboo just couldn't get it in after the ball had been knocked out. But this evening was all about the opening of this facility and how exciting that was, and everybody seeing it for the first time in the first game, and so I think that's what most people are going to take away from this.
Well, these girls are fun to watch, though, too, I'll tell you what.
Well, they are. They certainly are. And, I mean, it's, there's, we'll talk about it right now, as a matter of fact. Here's Wilkie with one hand to get up to Van Loo at the free throw line, out to Jens on the right elbow. She'll pop a 3. It's off the rim, no good. Box out and rebound for Keek. But, I said it, you mentioned it earlier. Last year we kept alluding to the fact that how good this team was, and there's a foul at the other end. How good this team was. I kept saying, I kept stopping just short of saying that I thought they were going to win the state championship, even though I did. And, of course, they brought home the gold ball. I look at this team this year, Kirk, and from what I've seen to this point, as the first free throw's up, and it is no good for Keek, I don't know who right now in Division II is going to touch them. I really don't. Monroe, They beat them by 29 the other night. Here's the free throw. And the second one is good. That was actually Clem at the free throw line, not Keek. Make it 70-23. But realistically, I don't know who's going to touch them.
Well, Vincent is ranked number 2 in the state. They're undefeated right now.
Okay.
Slinger, they're in their regional. Notre Dame and Seymour are in the sectional. And then once they get to states, the other 5 ranked teams in the top 10. So the top 10 teams, 4 and Beaver Dam, 4 plus Beaver Dam are in one side. The other 5, numbers 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10 are in the other side. They wouldn't see till state, but they've got to get through Vincent 2, Seymour's 3, and then
Donaldson
Notre Dame
just hit a
7.
3, by the way. 73-23.
They've got to have at least 10 or more threes tonight.
We could count them up for you.
Timeout Baraboo.
Timeout Baraboo, right? So this is going to be a 30 or a 60, guys?
Not sure. He hasn't said 30.
30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. Again, a reminder, you can watch tonight's game live on WXRO's Facebook page, sponsored by Able Signs and Lighting in Beaver Dam. Check them out online at ablesign.net. But Yeah, I just, look at the 2 losses Beaver Dam has this year, Kirk. There's no shame in those 2 losses. They lost to a very solid Maine West team from the Chicago suburbs down in Illinois in December. And, of course, their more recent loss was to a nationally ranked Hopkins, Minnesota team in overtime by only 3.
But after beating 2 Minnesota undefeated schools.
Exactly.
The two nights
prior, right.
So, and lost in overtime and should have, what I heard,
they should have won that game.
Yeah.
They should have won that game.
So, that's not a bad loss.
And there is another turnover. Wow, they just keep mounting for Baraboo. And here's Wilkie. Wilkie for 3. In and out.
Get in there.
It finally rattles home for Maddie Wilkie. That's her first 3 ball. She's got 9 points total. 76-23. Beaver Dam leads. 11:23 and counting left in the second half of our ball game. And again, we'll have that running clock here momentarily. By the way, score update from the first intermission in the boys hockey game. Beaver Dam leads DeForest 4-1 in boys hockey. There's a shot from the corner, no good. Rebound, and it's Wilkie. Throws it ahead. Donaldson will corral it.
The diaper dandy can do it all.
And here is Burkhart now for 3 on the right wing. Hit the back of the iron, no good. Wilkie, the rebound, trying to toss it out. It was actually intercepted. And now a foul, I believe, on Burkhart as Clem for Baraboo was trying to take it the other way and lead the fast break.
Well, Maddie Wilkie's got double digits in rebounds with 10. She's got numerous assists. She's played great defense. And I'm not sure if she's got 10 points or not for the double-double.
Wilkie, she's got, right now, she's got 9.
All right, she needs 1 more to get a double-double. Man-to-man defense by Beaver Dam. Minute and a half to go, and then we'll have a running clock.
76-23, Golden Beavers on top of Baraboo. That is not a misprint. That is your score right now. And here is Grace Stookey driving near the top of the silo. Kicks it out for Lexi Johnson on the elbow. Now to Cece Ettinger, who had just checked in. 5'4" sophomore. And then another pass is stolen by Afton Bartle down low. And she throws it ahead. And ball knocked out of the hands of Rachel Urick, but she got it back. Now finds Bartle, free throw line left side. Back out to Jens for 3 on the wing. Off the rim, no good. Box out and rebound for Baraboo as the rebound's grabbed by Johnson. Lexi Johnson gives it to her teammate. And now a 3 for Keek on the way after taking the pass. Missed the 3. Offensive board. Johnson got fouled in the process. With 9:56 left in the game.
Well, I don't know what Tim's going to do. He's played 13 girls tonight. The only girl that hasn't gotten off the bench is the freshman,
Paige Hodgson.
Paige Hodgson.
Missed 3 from the left corner. Rebound Beaver Dam. That sounds like a broken record. Seen a lot of that tonight. Jens, another 3 at the other end for Natalie. Missed it. And grabbing the rebound, Baraboo. It was grabbed by Stookey as she hustled to that left corner. 9:39 to go in the game. And now here is Ettinger giving it to Johnson. Lexi Johnson guarded closely by Jens. Spins into the lane. Johnson trying to go up and under, can't do it. Now back to the corner. Ettinger passes up a 3, drives into the lane, and blocked from behind by Afton Bartle as she swatted that one out of bounds soundly.
There's a block party in the field house.
My.
Afton Bartle.
That's right. I forgot about the first block. That's not the first of the night, though, I don't believe, is it?
Well, it's the first SWAT.
First SWAT. We'll say that. There you go. Cue the theme from SWAT. I wish I had that.
Da-da-da.
Oh, great music, I tell you. All right. We'll get serious again here, I promise.
You don't want me to sing.
You don't want me to sing either. There's a reason I'm in instrumental music. Here's Ettinger for 3. Missed it a little bit short. And the rebound pulled down by Kirsten Storhoff. Ahead to Bartle, left side, missed the shot from the doorstep, but that's okay. She got fouled, and she's smiling as she walks to the charity stripe, and she'll shoot a pair of free throws. 9:04, so 9:04 left in the game. 4 more seconds, we will have the running clock. As the lead right now, 76-23. First free throw for Afton, off the back of the rim, no good. Well, if there's one thing that has gone wrong tonight for Beaver Dam, they haven't shot free throws particularly well.
No, 3 for 7 in the first half and 2 for 3 in the second. That's 5 for 10. Like to keep it around 65-70%. Got that one.
Yep, got that one is right. Bartle now with 15 points.
We are now in a running clock.
As we're halfway through the second half, under 9 minutes to play, Beaver Dam 76, Baraboo 23. And here is a rainbow three from the top of the key, no good for Johnson. It was actually an air ball, never even drew iron, just went out of bounds. And Beaver Dam will get it back, and now Beaver Dam with more hockey line changing, more substitutions. And yep, that clock is running now, as we said. So here's Kaylee Miller to inbound to Grace Scharffenberg.
Paige Hodgson has entered the game. You can play 3 halves a night. She played 2 in the JV game. She is eligible to play this game, or this half in this game, so this is legal.
Van Loo above the free throw
full
speed. Look at that. Yep.
Oh, and she scores right away.
Paige Hodgson, instant offense as she comes in. The high-low game, Van Loo to Paige. Hodgson makes it 79-23, Beaver Dam. There's a spin move at the other end. Shot off the glass, no good for Johnson. And let's see. Oh, actually, Baraboo, I thought they had an offensive rebound. It was actually out of bounds, though, as Addie Phylis, 5'6" junior, couldn't corral it cleanly and stepped out of bounds. So Beaver Dam gets it anyways. 7:48 to go. Van Loo, free throw line. Pass to the right side for Kaylee Miller. For 3, no good. Rebound, it's Hannigan. Nope, beg your pardon, it was taken away, and they kick it out to Hodgson, I should say. She missed a 3, but an offensive rebound and a putback for Kaylee Miller, and she's fouled to boot. So Kaylee Miller with a 3-point opportunity, she'll head to the line.
Great hustle play by Kaylee Miller. She earned that one, 81-23.
Yeah, she sure did.
Just over 7 minutes to go in this game and running clock.
So here's Kaylee Miller now at the line and misses the free throw, and the rebound by C.C. Ettinger. Baraboo basketball. But right now, 81-23. There's a steal by Hodgson. Hodgson going in, right side, layup, missed it with a right hand. Rebound swatted out and actually last touched by the Golden Beavers. And now more subs coming in for Baraboo as Karli Moon and her sister Abbie Moon both come onto the floor. And this is actually Leah Keek back out there, and she'll bring it ahead as she crosses the midcourt stripe. Works it to the high right side. Keek to the top of the key. Now to Phylis. Phylis, bounce pass taken by Moon. Abbie Moon goes left side. Phylis, she's going to launch a 3. In and out. It was halfway down. It popped out. And Hodgson, the rebound, throws it to Scharffenberg. Pass to the right corner. Burkhart for 3 in the corner. Bullseye! Carlie Burkhart, her first bucket of the game, and it is a triple. 84-23 Beaver Dam, and you have a foul and a 3-point shot here?
Well, I mean, the girl was behind the arc, and I'll tell you what, Ray Scharffenberg, all she did is go straight up, and the girl jumped over the 3-point line, followed through, and hit Grace. And a late call as she misses the first. But I guess that's what the ref saw.
One more for Moon, and actually I should say 2 more. She hits the second of 3. All right, so Abbie Moon. Now the third and final attempt, and missed that short. Van Loo has the rebound. With 5:15 to go, it is 84-24. 60-point Beaver Dam lead. As good as this team is, I don't get to say that very often in my broadcasting. 60-point lead. There's a 3-pointer, no good, by Scharffenberg from the left side. Keek the rebound. Another defensive board for Baraboo. And Keek now works it to the top of the key. And off a screen, she'll go right side and then try to kick it back out, but threw it away as Moon was being guarded closely, and the pass was off the mark. So into the Beaver Dam bench, and now timeout Baraboo with 4:41 to go. Let's take, is this a 1 minute? Yep.
Gotta be.
Take a 1-minute break. Back after this on WXRO.
Stacy, why do you love Beaver Dam?
I love being in Beaver Dam because the community here is wonderful. It's a small community, but it's got everything that you would need. There's just no reason, honestly, to drive out of town to get the things that you need. We've got great shops. We've got a great downtown with lots of really fun shops downtown. It's a beautiful town, too. It's real clean. It's organized. For us, it really worked for the community-wise. I think that we really needed an additional furniture store. There just wasn't enough opportunity for customers to make a good buying decision, so it was a really good fit for our store to be in Beaver Dam.
You guys are local yourselves.
Yeah, actually all of the staff that works at the store lives in Beaver Dam. You know, you're going to run into Gary at the bowling alley. We're involved in the community. We want to be a little bit more physically involved. We donate and we do all of that stuff, so our name's out there, but I like to get our faces out there a little bit more with the store.
Locally owned, locally minded Slumberland in Beaver Dam.
Back to live action, 4:39 to go in this one. And Beaver Dam with possession and an 84-24 lead over Baraboo. And now we've got a traveling violation on Scharffenberg, and the Beavers will give it back to the Thunderbirds. Well, as the score would indicate, Beaver Dam is playing very well on both ends of the floor. The defensive effort may be the most impressive here, Kirk. Only 24 points allowed in the game, and in this second half alone, they've only given up 2 field goals.
Yeah, and they average 49 a game. They do give up 66, but there's been a film on that rim. They hit 3 threes early, got to 9 right away, then 16, and they've only scored 8 points since the 9:58 mark of the first half.
And now
timeout, Tim Chase, to get her out of trouble.
Yep. So, another timeout, and again a reminder, this game tonight also being broadcast live on WXRO's Facebook page, sponsored by Able Signs and Lighting in Beaver Dam. Check them out online at ablesign.net. Tonight's game also brought to you by QBS Law, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, John Deere Horicon Works, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Surefire, Richards Insurance, American National Bank, Walker's Family Restaurant, Landmark Credit Union, Bayside Supper Club, the MD Group, Hometown Pharmacy, Choice Insurance, Northwoods Paper Converting, Stats' Ale House, and Slumberland in Beaver Dam and Watertown. A new era of Beaver Dam basketball getting underway tonight. And folks, you're going to love this field house when you come and see it. There's a block by Baraboo. Was that Keek that got the hand on it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you hear some of the Baraboo fans cheering about that. Now Storhoff for 3 in the left corner. Missed it off the back of the rim, but an offensive board for Urich. And Beaver Dam just keeps coming at him. But a 60-point Golden Beaver lead, and now a blocking foul as Marin Farron was trying to tiptoe the sideline and sidestep a defender. I think this is Lexi Johnson that will get whistled for it here.
Only the 4th foul on the team, so no bonus. Clock keeps running. Just over 3 minutes to go in the ballgame.
And another 3, no good for Storhoff. Offensive board, Urich put back in the lane. Off the rim, no good. Try to get another offensive board and a whistle. She did actually grab it and a foul. Let's see what they get here. But again, 3 minutes in counting left in this game.
Karli Moon.
Moon picked it up, you're right. Inbounds pass goes to Urich for 3 in the left corner. She buries it. Rachel Urich, that's her second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here late. And it's 87-24, Golden Beavers, 2:35 left. Going to need a calculator, Kirk, to add up the Beaver Dam offensive numbers at the end of this game.
I'm glad you got that. I just got the hustle stats.
Funny thing is, I was never good at math.
Nice move.
And there's Lexi Johnson with a layup on the left side. Lexi Johnson with 7 points tonight. And a whistle. I missed something, Kirk. I was looking down at my stat
now
sheet.
they're going to full court press with a 60-point deficit. They're going to press the bottom of the bench, and he's got his starters in yet. So, okay, I'm not following what he's doing, but so be it.
Well, I guess I'm a little surprised, too. By the way, Beaver Dam in boys hockey, the Golden Beavers now lead DeForest 6-2 in the second period. Another update there from boys hockey and a turnover on the part of Beaver Dam. This is all kind of a moot point here because the clock just continues to run, and we have an 87-26 game.
Yeah, but it's questioning, the right thing and the wrong thing.
Right.
You're not going to press right from the get-go. Don't press at all.
Moon is blocked in the lane. Here's Miller taking the deflection back the other way. Kaylee Miller missed the layup, but I think she got fouled. She did, and hit the deck, actually, so probably a good indication.
Well, this could wind it all the way down to almost
pretty much nothing
20
left.
seconds. And it's a two-shot foul, so she can't enter. I was just going to say. Kaylee Miller at the line.
Exactly 1 minute left. And here's Kaylee. First free throw. Off the back of the rim, no good. Well, I wonder if they're going to be shooting free throws in practice the next couple of days, because that didn't go well tonight for Beaver Dam. And I'm nitpicking, but because everything else went pretty darn well.
When we weren't shooting free throws well, I would say that for every missed free throw, you had a down and back. And that, boy, they started concentrating a lot.
I bet you they did.
And then I practiced swish free throws. If you swished it, you did. There we go.
And Miller got this. She heard us talking. She didn't want to do another down and back.
Here we go. 25 seconds left.
88-26. Beaver Dam leads Baraboo.
Another turnover.
Wow.
That's 33.
33 turnovers.
I need a new pen. I ran out of
ink. I got
ink.
plenty in my bag. I can grab one if you need it.
What bank? Uh-oh. They're going to break away.
Miller
a dunk?
to Hodgson.
Oh!
For the layup.
No dunk.
For Page. 5 seconds left. 90-26 Golden Beavers, and that should just about do it as the ball's loose, but it's not going to matter. Beaver Dam wins the inaugural game in the new BDHS Fieldhouse. The Golden Beavers taking down the Baraboo Thunderbirds 90-26. Beaver Dam now 12-2 on the year. And they go to 8-0 in the Badger North. The Thunderbirds dropping to 2-13 on the year and 1-7 in league play. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have the postgame wrap for you right after this on 95.3 FM, WXRO, and DailyDodge.com.
In a lawsuit, a little extra liability protection can go a long way. I'm Kevin Carnine of the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC. A personal umbrella liability policy from American Family Insurance offers $1 million or more of coverage, over and above the limits on your auto and home policies. And it's affordable. Interested? Call Kevin Carnine with the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
It's the one job submission that could totally change your life. Northwoods Paper Converting is hiring for roll tending, packaging, wood shop, and machine operators. You must be 18 years of age or older, and they have 2 different shifts, 6 a.m. till 6 p.m., and third shift, 6 p.m. till 6 a.m. That means you're only going to work 3 or 4 days per week. Individuals interested in these positions need to be self-motivated, responsible, willing to learn, and able to lift 50 pounds. Plus, all full-time employees receive a great competitive benefits package, including health, dental, and vision insurance, group term life insurance, paid holidays, 401k savings plan, paid vacation, and bonus program. Submit your application online or in person. Northwoods Paper Converting is located at 230 Corporate Drive in Beaver Dam. www.npc-inc.com, an equal opportunity employer and proud sponsor of Beaver Dam Sports.
Take your bank with you wherever you go with mobility banking from the American National Bank. Hi, this is Amanda Emery Morris with the American National Bank. With our mobile app, you can view account balances and transactions in real time, deposit checks, pay bills, and much more, all from the convenience of your smartphone, wherever you are, whenever you want. To get started, visit the mobile banking page of anbnet.com or call a customer service representative at 920-885-2700. The American National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Winter is here and you'll want to check out all of the hot menu items at Walker's Family Restaurant. Walker's offers a soup and sandwich special that changes daily. Delicious garden fresh salads, wraps, supreme melts, appetizers, and light entrees. Every Friday night there are T-bone steak and walleye specials. And every Saturday, T-bone steak and rib specials. Delicious breakfasts and homemade pies and pastries, perfect for any gathering. Walker's Family Restaurant, a family tradition, located at Highway 151 and Park Avenue on Beaver Dam's east side.
We love a good deal. Buy one, get one free. Buy dinner, get a free dessert. At Richards Insurance, they'll shop around multiple insurance companies for the best policy at the best price for your auto. Then they'll do the same for your homeowners or renters policy. Then they'll give you an additional discount for bundling them. Sounds like a good deal to me. Richards Insurance, 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
And we welcome you back to Beaver Dam High School in the brand new field house. This is our post-game show. It's on the air, and the final tonight in Badger North girls basketball. The Golden Beavers taking down the Baraboo Thunderbirds by the score of 90-26. We are joined up here at the table by the head coach of the Golden Beavers, Tim Chase. Tim, thanks for stopping up. Congratulations on the win tonight. And you won this one going away, but I got to say, it didn't really start that way. But the key, you called that timeout midway through the first half, and your team then closes the first half on a 34-2 run. What did you say during that timeout there about the 9:58 mark or so?
We just had to defend a little bit better in those things. We gave up a few too many threes. Part of it was our scheme a little bit, trying to get the pace going a little bit. But, yeah, it was just let's get back to do what we need to do and made a few adjustments. And kids knocked down shots. We caused some turnovers, and it's a good game for us tonight.
Certainly was. I mean, playing both ends of the floor. Again, I don't know what more to say about your defense. I mean, only 26 points allowed, and in the second half tonight, you only give up 3 field goals. Yeah, 3 field goals in the second half, Tim.
Yeah, and that was pretty great. We just played pretty much straight man in the second half, too. We tried to do some trapping in the first half to get things going a little bit and see if we can't create some havoc. But, yeah, it was a great effort from our kids tonight. Thought our defense was great. I thought we defended some of their better players. I got 3 kids averaging double digits, and we did a good job on those 3.
How big is it? It's probably big in any game, but tonight, everybody on the roster got on the floor, and with a couple exceptions, everybody scored.
Well, that's what makes this team unique, I believe, is that we have a lot of kids that can play. Every one of our 14 is an excellent basketball player and would be starters for a lot of programs. So it's one of those things. They all deserve their opportunity. They put a lot of work in practice. It's a pretty special night for our community tonight, and I think you saw from the crowd tonight how awesome it was. So can't say enough thank yous to everybody in our community that supported this. Because it's a special place, and we've got a special team, and we want to do our best for this community.
Yeah, the girls, I think, as the game wore on, but maybe even at the start, too, a little bit, they seemed to feed off the crowd and really were, excited to be not only opening up this new facility, but to play in front of a packed house.
Absolutely. I mean, our kids really strive and thrive on those kind of things. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, our kids were excited. We got in here on Monday, and we had our facility where we don't have to run over to the middle school every day. And, we've been playing on the road so much this year. It's nice to have a home, and this is a great home.
Well, and you and I talked in our pregame chat about, I had asked you, I think, do you worry about the girls adjusting to this, and how are they going to come out? They really, I mean, the fact that this is their first time on the floor here didn't really seem apparent. The only thing maybe that went wrong for you a little bit tonight, free throws were a bit of an issue at times. That's about it. I mean,
we'll come in and make some tomorrow. Yeah, it's one of those things we don't get to the line a ton, and that's one thing that's a little bit worrisome for us. That's not something that you can always control. But we do need to get to the line a little bit more and make a few more. And yeah, that could be something. And I think a lot of it is our kids just want to do well, and they want to make those opportunities when they have them.
You certainly were able to exploit your height advantage in the post tonight. I mean, your post players had their way, but again, it all goes back to the guards because they set them up with just perfect passes.
No, I thought our guards did a great job getting inside. I thought we moved the ball well. Thought we got some good ball reversal at times, and some good things happened.
So you get the win, and, now, before you come back here for another game, you got to hit the road again, and you got a tough one on Saturday down at New Berlin-Eisenhower. And give me your early thoughts on that one.
Yeah, I went down to watch them Tuesday night against Milwaukee King. Great win for them, beating Milwaukee King at Milwaukee King. They're a tough team. They're always one of the best teams in the state. I think they're ranked like 4th or 5th right now. Mm-hmm. And they're one of those teams that has a lot of scoring power. They have pretty much everybody back from their team from last year. They've got good size. They got great guard play. They handle the ball well. They shoot extremely well. They're a tough team to beat, and we're going to have to play really well to knock them off.
Well, good luck in that one as you head over to play New Berlin Ice. That's a 5 o'clock tip-off, correct, on Saturday night?
Kind of the plan.
So kind of a difference, a little earlier start time than usual. And then we'll see you back here for DeForest, which is your next home game a week from tomorrow. That's on the 26th. We've got that one on the radio.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a big crowd like this again next Friday. I think everybody wanted to get out here tonight, but we certainly appreciate everybody that came out and supported us tonight. Like I said, it's a great facility, and we're going to try to put teams out here to make this community proud of us.
I did this the other night with Tim Ladrin during the boys' game when they closed down the Old South Gym. Here were the lasts of all the varsity team. Well, tonight I've got the firsts. And so as long as you're here.
Quiz, or?
No, it's not a quiz. It's not a quiz. I just thought for fun, just for fun. The first basket tonight here in the field house.
Madison
you remember? Maddie Wilkie, yes. She got the
rebound,
Do you remember who got the first 3-point basket?
I believe it was Paige Schumann.
It was Paige Schumann, right. The first made free throw
Ooh.
Do you remember who made your first free? Not the first miss.
I'm going to say Myron Farron.
And you would be correct.
I got a
okay,
little
no
help
help from the peanut gallery here, Kirk. Okay, here's this is the toughest one. Do you know who got the first assist?
First assist.
No, stop that,
yeah,
Kirk.
It was probably maybe Jada. Jada Donaldson.
It was Jada. It was Jada. And then 2 more for giggles here. The first rebound also went to Maddie Wilkie.
Yep,
you got the first rebound.
Yep.
Offensive board. And this one, the first foul.
Ooh.
You know, your first player to foul in here was Tara Stoffaker.
That's what I was going to guess. but those are negative stats.
No, that's a negative stat. I know we want to talk about that, but no, that's going to go in the record book. I mean, that's history. So when 30 years from now, Tara Stoffaker can go back. I got the first foul in there. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if that's one we'll remember.
Well, no, that's
probably will. But no, it's a great way to start here. We're excited to have an opportunity to go down and play Eisenhower on Saturday and come back here and next Friday, and then 3 more home games after that. And hopefully we keep on doing well. We get a couple home games during the tournament season here as well.
Well, now, Tim, it's been a long time coming, a lot of anticipation, but you can now finally truly say you are home.
Yeah.
And this is a gorgeous home. I said it on the broadcast tonight several times that the community is going to be, they can be very proud of this. And I think, we've alluded to it, this will be an asset not only for this high school, but for the community at large.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No doubt. Tim, thanks for coming. I know you got to run. Yep. We'll see you soon.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
You bet. That's Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam. And his team a winner tonight, 90-26 over Baraboo. Right now, as Kirk puts the headset back on, I'm going to run down the final scoring. And I got it all totaled up, and I think it's correct. Remember, I'm not good at math. Boy, lots of scoring for Beaver Dam in this game. We'll start with the leader, and it was Afton Bartle. She finished with 15. 12 of those came in the first half, and she was unstoppable in the post. They had no answer. Nobody could match up with her. There was nobody for Baraboo that could match up with 6'3". Nobody could match up with Paige Schumann either. She had 13 points. She's a heck of a guard. She's going to Eastern Illinois, of course. We talked about that. She had 3 3-point baskets, 13 points total. Tara Stoffaker with 10. All 10 of those came in the first half. She had 2 threes. It was Maddie Wilkie, the freshman, with 9. She just missed a double-double. 9 points for Wilkie, including 1 from downtown. 7 points for Jada Donaldson, including 1 from behind the arc. Several players with 6 points each. Natalie Jens with 6. 6 for Kaylee Miller off the bench, including a 3-point basket. 6 for Allie Van Loo in the post. 6 for Rachel Urich. She had a couple of threes. 5 points in this game for Myron Farron. It was Paige Hodgson with 4 late, all coming in the second half. And Carlie Burkhart hit a 3-pointer, so she finished the game with 3. Meanwhile, for Baraboo, it broke down this way. They were paced in the game by Leah Keek with 8. She had 2 3-pointers, and both of those were in the first half. 2 more in the second half for 8 points total. Lexi Johnson with 7, including 1 from long range. 5 points for Abbie Moon. Grace Stookey with a triple in the first half. She finished with 3. Haley Hannigan good for 2, and Autumn Clem off the bench chipped in a free throw. She finished with 1. Again, this game was at the early stages in the first half. It was fairly close. That didn't last long, though, because then Beaver Dam cranked it up. And I'll mention it again if you're just joining us. The Golden Beavers closed out the first half. The final was at 9:58, Kirk?
9:58 of the first half, 25-16 lead.
Yep. They closed it out from there, the half, on a 34-2 run, and this game was never in doubt.
59-18 at the half. Big part of that was 24 first half turnovers. Baraboo finishes with 33 for the game. Beaver Dam only 8 turnovers in the game. 20 rebounds for Baraboo, 34 rebounds for Beaver Dam, led by Maddie Wilkie, 10. Rachel Urich off the bench with 5 rebounds. Tara Stoffaker with 4. 7 for 14 from the charity stripe for Beaver Dam, 3 for 8 for Baraboo. Baraboo loses again. That's 6 in a row, 8 of their last 9. And it was a mismatch tonight. And in my keys, Beaver Dam did get off to a good start. And the beginning of a new era here in the Beaver Dam Fieldhouse, and nobody got hurt. And I was proud to call the game right next to my buddy Tronny, the Golden Throat, the voice of Beaver Dam, and looking forward to calling a lot more games with you this year, especially at home here in Beaver Dam's new field house.
Well, it really is nice to be home. And I guess we can say the same thing I just said to Tim Chase. Now, Kirk, you and we're home. And I tell you what, there isn't, I can't imagine a much nicer home than this. This is outstanding, and wow.
But Beaver Dam, you got a lot to be proud of.
You got a lot to be proud of. You got to come see it, folks. If you couldn't make it tonight, that's okay. Plenty more. A lot more on the schedule here as we run down the second half of the season in January and February and on our way to the postseason. So come on out and support this team and check out the new digs. They are spectacular. 90-26 is your final as the Golden Beavers in a rout take down the Baraboo Thunderbirds. We do want to remind you again of some upcoming basketball broadcasts that we have. Now, tomorrow night, right here on WXRO, we have boys high school basketball. It is Rio going to Marquezan. And that'll be a 7:15 tip pregame show around 7 o'clock tomorrow night right here on WXRO. I'm not sure who's announcing that game. Kirk, you and I are on assignment tomorrow night. We don't have that one. And then on, as we flip ahead the calendar to next week on, let's see here, on Tuesday night, we've got girls basketball here on WXRO. It's the Watertown girls at Slinger, 7:15 tip here on WXRO. Also on Tuesday night, the Beaver Dam boys will take on Portage in their first game here in this field house. That's going to be broadcast on Facebook Live. We're going to have that on Facebook Live right here, WXR Facebook Live page. So keep that in mind. That's a 7:15 start. Next week, Wednesday, boys hockey. That's going to be the Golden Beavers at Sheboygan. WXRO starts at, that's going to start at 7 p.m. on the dot is when they drop the puck next Wednesday. And then further ahead next Friday night, the 26th, a week from tomorrow, the Beaver Dam girls back here in this gym to host a Forest at 7:15. That game's here on WXRO. So I know it's a lot of information to digest, but that's what we've got going on over the next week or so as far as our broadcast. Tonight's game once again brought to you by Able Signs and Lighting, QBS Law, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, John Deere Horicon Works, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Surefire, Richards Insurance, American National Bank, Walker's Family Restaurant, Landmark Credit Union, Bayside Supper Club, the MD Group, Hometown Pharmacy, Choice Insurance, Northwoods Paper Converting, Stats' Ale House, and Slumberland in Beaver Dam and Watertown. Final again, Badger North Girls Hoops, Beaver Dam 90, Baraboo 26. The new BDHS Fieldhouse is officially open for business. And that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thanks to the multi-talented Jimmy Minshaw, the engineer tonight back at Studio Control. And for the Hall of Fame coach, Kirk Call, Mike Tronson saying so long from Beaver Dam High School. Have a pleasant evening. This has been a WXRO Sports presentation. 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 Sports presentation.